now in its gains, but NirmalBang in its recent note has said that the inventory levels are relatively high in some key agrochemical markets. Sonal, their pain just does not seem to end.
Well, it was expected that it would end by Q4, but there is an indication that maybe the worst is not over yet. NirmalBang did some dipstick survey and they've spoken about different big agrochemical markets and how the inventory levels have been there. It remains relatively high in most of the markets. Let's talk about Latin America and Asia. Now, remember, Latin America is a big market for agrochemicals. They are under great inventory pressure. So these markets have inventory rates of around 40 to 50%, and those are some of the levels we have not seen in years actually. If we talk about India and Africa, they have average inventory levels of around 30 to 40%. US and European respondents indicated that their average inventory is lower than 30%. So these are some markets, the North American markets, the European markets, which are seeing some improvement there. The overall inventory held by multinational companies, that continues to be very high. We have the likes of Bayer Crop Sciences, the likes there, which should be on our radar because of that. Now, Indian companies, they are expecting that there should be gradual revival in buying from Q4 of FY24, the end of that actually, and that's something most of these companies indicated in their conference call as well. Now, there's one very important product, glyphosate, which is made by these agrochemicals. So some of the new entrants are saying that yes, there is some issue with supplies there. The traditional players, we have the likes of UPL and all, they say that okay, supplies are well balanced and the prices as well. But yes, the overall synopsis remains that there is some pressure that continues in terms of inventory. So we don't know whether blue skies are there for this sector or not. And also additionally, there's a lot of capacity addition which is happening in China for some of these molecules. So that would mean more pressure on Indian players.
Absolutely, and it therefore comes as no surprise, right, that UPL is one of the only two nifty constituents that have delivered negative returns this year.
And UPL is the only agrochemical major which is trading at 11 times, which is the biggest company but trading at the cheapest valuations.
Wow. that is some stat, but yeah, that is agrochemical players, not good times for them, and blue skies seem pretty far off. But let's talk about another stock that is buzzing in today's session, and that is Kalpataru Project.